Hey guys, Rock and Robo here with Mass Effect 2. So, I recently felt like playing the last couple Mass Effect games again. I've skipped Mass Effect 1 mainly because the story is the best one of the trilogy, I admit, but the actual gameplay isn't brilliant. I don't have a save for it, so I have actually got the Genesis DLC, which will let me make all the key choices from Mass Effect 1. But we'll be starting a new game with a female character. I choose the female one because I honestly prefer her voice actress. I think the male one is a little too bland in a lot of them. Especially in the Renegade ones, where FemShep tends to be a bit more interesting. So we've got 5 difficulties. We could be casual, normal, veteran, hardcore, or insanity. I'm going to go with veteran, because I haven't played this in ages. So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of the people who watch this have played Mass Effect or know what Mass Effect 2 is all about. But for those of you who don't, well, just watch and enjoy. Now that is a fire. Look at that.
Shepard did everything right.
You don't get to see that planet until Mass Effect 3. Or whatever it is. Is it a star? Is it a planet? I don't know.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus.
And the graphics are really good, actually, because I mean, this has been out a long time now. It's a 360 game, so
They'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
yeah, those eyes aren't creepy at all, are they? In 2183, the heart of the galactic community suffered a devastating attack. The Citadel Station was invaded by a synthetic Geth army attempting to open a portal for the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years. And I don't get to read all of it. Basically, we stopped big bad guys in last one, and now we have to stop big bad guys again. And this is our ship.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh dear, that's not good. He's dead.
Presley!
She's dead. They're all dead. There's a lot of dead people in there now.
Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Joker, there's nobody to get the fire out. Everybody up there's dead.
Shepard!
Is everyone's favourite blue alien Liara?
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Doubt it. They damn well better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Is it really worth it? The fire is engulfing the entire ship. I gave you an order. Get off the damn ship. Oh man.
Shepard! Get the hell out of here! Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Okay, come on. Oh dear. Well, there wasn't room in there for that person anyway. There's only 4 seats. Oh no, there's a spare one there, sorry. How is this thing still moving? Like, it's still flying of its own accord to a degree. How do you get up the Normandy now? Whoa, there's a fire that way. We don't want to be going that way. We actually move pretty quick. Okay, I don't care if you've got some kind of gravity boot, Shepard. You should be flying off into space right now. This isn't how space works. And you're giving us no reason to believe you have any sort of anti-gravity boots or something. Also, Joker has this magic field behind him, which means that he doesn't get spaced either.
Come on,
Hi, Joker.
we have to get out
Nice
of here.
helmet.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can
You can't save her. She's gone. Don't be stupid.
Dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
Oh dear. They're about to blast another hole straight through this thing. Okay, there's not much ship left at this point.
Watch the arm.
Like, is it even... Is it even connected to the engines anymore? Alright, there we go, get in there. Get in! Why didn't you get in? Idiot, Shepard, idiot. Yeah, at that point the engines weren't even connected to it, so what the hell was he trying to do? I gotta admit, that would be a pretty horrible way to go. Like, getting... depressurizing in space like that would be horrific. But, I mean... She was dead either way, because if she didn't die from that, she's just gone into the atmosphere of a planet at God knows how fast. Let's be honest. Scientifically, she should be a red smear across the face of that planet now. This game does a lot of things right, but it does a few things so wrong. Ah, here we go. So this is the backstory. We can do this to basically replace doing Mass Effect 1.
Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make.
So,
Paths you choose.
the key choices from that game, which influence what happens in this one, I make them in this little
Of course, that's
comic
how it
book
started. A routine
styled thing.
answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain.
I'm going to play through this just so that if you haven't actually seen Mass Effect 1, then you get a basic idea.
Loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across
Hello,
the
Caden.
lone survivor of the patrol.
And there's Ashley.
Army Chief Ashley Williams, a soldier to the core, tough disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way.
What's going to be in
Ashley
that
joined
last
up
little
with us,
panel then?
took us to the spot
Oh,
where she
both of
lost
them.
her squad. That's when we saw it.
And right there's Sovereign, and he's a Reaper.
Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long dead race.
There's a Geth that are on the floor there.
The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them
Geth
had
are the
tried to take it.
synthetics.
Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. It hit him with some type
I
of
got hit
urge.
by a beam and it makes me look like I'm about to turn into the Green Lantern.
That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move.
To be honest, if Shep had got Green Lantern powers, that would make this game quite
Everything
interesting.
went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council.
I was expected to explain what I'd seen.
Explain what I'd seen.
I had a
Came
dream.
along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre.
I'm going to try and keep quiet for more of the cutscenes throughout the game,
Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even
so that you can
Udina's
appreciate them.
accusations weren't enough to convince the Council.
That's a great picture,
They just
Udina.
couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted
Garrus!
a top agent. for
Everyone's
Sigma
favourite
Security.
alien.
Despite orders from his superiors that he should
Seriously,
be involved,
best alien
he
bro
told me
since
he was
Chewbacca,
suspicious
basically.
Saren had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest and nastiest.
Rex,
looking
pretty
Turian
awesome as
I'd
well.
ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive.
And
who was
last but
completely
not
bent
least,
on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an
it's
energetic
Tally.
woman named Tally, a tech expert with a knack for hacking. She procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty.
man, the first game was story-wise excellent, and you got to meet so many good characters out of it. You do in this one as well, but
was in fact Saren's flagship.
first one was always just special to me. Like I say, like I've said before, I could do tons of videos on Mass Effect talking about it if I wanted to. But it's been said before by other people, so
The galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans.
I have to question the writing they've put over it. Like, put it in a text box or in bubbles or something like that, like a comic book.
That explained why Saren
This just
kept
looks
the
awful
beacon,
in subtitle form.
and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped.
Couldn't convince the Council the Reapers were a threat.
Gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task: bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me
It
I
wasn't a
needed
lot of
one
pressure. My first mission was to take down the best Spectre they'd ever had.
Direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most
Oh dear, that's not a good...
daughter of
It's
Benezia.
the look in Liara's eyes. Christ, what did you do?
And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to
I'm
know
not sure which
others'
picture
reasons.
terrifies me more
Liara
now.
was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Liara, Caden, the mission comes first. What did I do in my initial Mass Effect playthrough? I believe I went with Liara, just because I thought Caden was a whiny bitch.
I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she felt
And
it
that's
too.
because he is.
But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead.
It came out March 27... not 2017, that's Andromeda.
Dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia.
20th November 2007. Yeah, I was 15. I'd have chosen Liara.
I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He'd somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with
here's
an
the
angry,
next major
dangerous
decision.
Rachni Queen to deal with.
Left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with.
If I released her. The Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
Now, I saved the Queen.
Couldn't do it.
The reason being,
I wouldn't doom an entire
we know
species
in the
with
future
sins.
that there's going to be a big war, and if I can get an army of
With her.
vicious spider things on my side, I was going to have an army of vicious spider things on my
He was
side.
quickly running out of time and places to hide.
I wasn't going to
Tracked him down at his base
kill off a
in Vermont,
potential ally
But we soon learned it was more than a base of
just
operations. It was a breeding ground.
out of fear of the past.
Army of Krogan. He'd tried to
Saren was
cure
breeding an
the
army of
genophage,
Krogan.
a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. The Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that
Yeah, the
obeyed
genophage was created because the Krogan were going to like dominate everything. So,
Rex disagreed. Violently.
God, what did they do to your face, Rex? It looks like you've run into a
Rex
wall.
wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me
bit
destroy
better.
it, but these Krogan weren't real.
Except they forgot to draw your scarring on. Save Rex. You don't kill Rex.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren
Oh
was the
dear.
real threat.
That other picture's bad. The one on the left is okay,
When I
but
got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper.
it was a Reaper.
I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to
Let's destroy the base and get the hell out.
I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction.
And here is the next major choice. I get to choose between those two.
Before we
Who
could
gets to
detonate
die?
the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him,
It was Sovereign.
I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince
That's a
me he
good
was still in
picture of
control.
Saren. Someone
He
who
found a way to
drew a
reduce
very
the
good
Reaper's
bit of
influence.
artwork there.
He was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
Now, the reason I made this choice, what happens in the first game is Caden is sent with a bomb, and Ashley is sent with a group of Solarians to hold a position. I saved Ashley, one, because I think Caden's whiny and just boring, and two, because I wanted to keep the Solarians
Caden was a
alive,
good man,
because I knew they'd be useful in the future.
but I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time.
At least I
Saren
think that
would
was
slip
how it
away
went.
from me. I knew
If
then.
not, I'm going to look
Next time
dumb.
we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for
Oh
what we
God,
knew
throw
would
that
be
picture out the
I
airlock.
spoke to my crew.
I don't want that on my desk.
One ship against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could.
I assured them we could defeat him.
Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission.
It's interesting how some of the artwork is so good in this, and some of it's a bit questionable.
We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species.
I do find this funny because they say they only make one Reaper every 50,000 sort of years, every cycle. There's a lot of Reapers. That means the universe has been going on for a very, very, very long time.
A way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers.
Yeah, the Reapers
Saren knew this.
live in dark
He
space.
used his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged.
That picture of Garrus, while cool, is kind of ridiculous.
Now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counter.
Like the one with Tally there looks more realistic, but the one with Garrus just looks like, what?
And I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
Yeah, and we killed Saren.
As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to
This
fight.
next choice coming up
The Council
was
aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting
perhaps even the
assistance.
easiest I made in the first
To
game.
help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy.
I saved the
The
council.
Council had to be
Basically, I
represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without
I
them,
thought the
would be in disarray.
prospect of letting them die and losing
Even with the
no
Citadel
humans
back
wasn't
in
worth
control,
it, because
Saren's
the galactic
fleet
community
would
probably
be
wouldn't trust us then.
combined galactic fleet.
Whereas now I've saved the council, they owe me.
A single Reaper.
That was the
Relentless.
theory behind that.
Fleets of humanity and the other races. But in the end,
Sovereign died.
The costs were immense.
The costs were immense.
While humanity
They always are in war.
The war earned us our first seat on the council. It was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new.
Never trust a politician, ladies and gentlemen.
Humanity's first
Never
council
trust a
was
politician.
to decide. On the one hand, Udina, a lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would
Plus,
aim
with
to
war
navigate
coming up
global
against the
landmines
Reapers, we
and
need somebody
civilization
who's
forum.
experienced war
The other choice,
on the council.
Captain Anderson, the career soldier, tough but fair,
So for me,
and someone I
when the
could
choice
trust.
comes up, it'll be
Both
Captain
great
Anderson.
leaders in their own right.
Because I don't trust Udina, because I don't trust politicians.
Which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get.
He didn't want the job, which is a sure sign he'd be perfect for it.
The threat had passed. In time, the council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a
Yes,
way
we do
to
have to
stop
find a way to stop
them.
them.
I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
And that should be the end of the comic right there. Because that's the decisions and everything leading up to the first moments of the game. Here's the next bit of ridiculous from this game. Now, Shepard died at the beginning there, as you saw, she got spaced.
The Lazarus
And
Project has
this
received
magical whatever's going on resurrects her. So, we're not really given any explanation how this works or why. It's just sort of, yeah, she's alive again, believe it. That's one of the biggest problems I have with this game. The opening here. Like, how did they recover anything of Shepard? Like I said, she went into the atmosphere. She would have been burnt up in the atmosphere and then slammed into a planet at thousands of miles per hour. There is no way you could. There would not even be pieces. Like I said, it would be a smear across the country. I'm very bad at character creators, so... Oh, God. Yeah, you can be Jane Shepard, I don't really care. Okay, save it to there, I don't care. I'll just do custom... I'll do the default appearance because I can't be bothered. Obviously going as the Vanguard. The Vanguard is the most fun character class to play because you just do this crazy biotic charge at people. Also, you get to use shotguns and submachine guns, which are, in games, my favourite weapons for close range battling. I believe... I think I did Earthborn. And... Oh, Christ, was I War Hero? I think I was War Hero. Oh, God. My achievements give me access to the following bonus powers. Fortification isn't bad. Let's go Fortification. I seem to remember that being a good power, so we'll go with that. Like I say, I'm crap at doing character creators, so if the default model looks decent, I'll just go with the default model. That's why for Mass Effect Andromeda, I spent so much time making my own character.
Outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts.
Try to stay calm. I'm on a hospital bed and I don't know who either of you two people are. How can I keep calm?
Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Back up, Miranda. You're a little close.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard,
Nice scars.
get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
It'll actually get worse with my playstyle of being a renegade, so...
Grab the pistol and
Right, I'm going to pause it here and just end it because, wow, I have some decent resources at my disposal. Going for just under 30 minutes now, so thank you for watching. Next time we'll be getting into some action. This was just setting up the backstory and starting the game and getting the character created and everything, so hope you enjoyed the series. It's going to be fun. I love the Mass Effect games, although the last one is controversial to say the least, but... you know, like I say, I hope you enjoyed the series. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting sort of my videos. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button because it helps me out. It gets other people watching the videos. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel so you can see more of my videos. And hit that bell icon so you get notification when I upload. And I'll see you all next time.